Be live in map number 2 now between North and the Ninjas in Pyjamas. After a phenomenal performance from AZ, North did take the first map and instantly into the second one with Gade landing 3. It could even be a 4th, but MSL takes it away. And Twist will at least deny Gade of any further incursions. At range, he gets picked off from AZ.
Sell towards B to open up with the 4 versus 5 to his favor for only a moment, because Plopsky, just as we had the CTs take one, opens it up back the other way. This puts that A bomb site in compromise where that bomb is trying to get planted. 6 seconds left over. Twist gets it in. MSL almost catches his head. It's a 2 versus 2 where the CTs have more HP. Rez has been able to walk dangerously close to the bomb site. Think MSL, he just came from this position. He thinks he's back by E-Box. Rez is doing a great job of just keeping his head tucked, but they don't let their guard down, not even for a second.
And IP making moves. Going to be throwing in the fake from Rez. Tosses in the smoke. They only have one more smoke at their disposal. That is going to be a problem. 3 mollies is all well and good, but can they force their way out? Can they crowbar and sledgehammer their way through Ivy? Or is Cajun B going to be a one-man army? It's a 1-for-1 trade. Not bad. Information also garnered in the process, as now MSL looks to be the scorer of all these T's as they push in. He's going to try and scourge across as many frags as possible, but Rez may have him dead to rights if he peeks around the corner. He hasn't done it just yet, but with 30 seconds to go, the first kill comes down in this standoff, and it's all going the way of North.
T's going to throw what they can. Maybe Twist is the one to claw this back. Ooh, dangerous peek here. CT on top of the train could find the angle. You know, that level of verticality between the two defenders. Could be everything in this position. Another volley of flashbangs. They wait, and obviously B's going to be the target here. Gade, he's 20 HP. Oh! He just hit Rez with the smoke. Rez answers by finding the headshot through it. Then they sent that CT side scrambling, Vince. Everybody's trying to sprint over to the back lines of the B site. Naki's got that bomb in position with 20 seconds to spare. Oh, but MSL, he's on a tear. He takes down Plopsky off at the top of the train. Rez still remains very close to the CTs. Answers with a first kill, almost the second, giving MSL his very first death. A tap into Cajun's head. 1 bullet makes the difference on that one. AZ up close, swings it back slightly. Knock revealing himself in the 2 versus 1. MSL cut down by the counter sniper. Ninjas on the board.
But MSL does at least counteract to make sure that the kill doesn't go unpunished. NIP still posturing outside of the B site. Smoke put down onto Pop Dog. They're not going to be pushing just yet.
With the flash, that's the prime, that's the pop. It's Gade at back. It's going to be a big test for him. He's moving around here. Nice off angle. Repositions, gets a second, and a little bit of damage on the third. But it's Rez and Twist to answer back with a kill apiece. Now finding themselves in the 2v2. AZ, oh, he finds the angle into Twist. Goes for the peek and loses out to it. Rez now, he's swapped onto the op. And back into the AK. Flashbang goes high, blinds AZ, gives him the exit up ramp. And Vince, he's playing with that Molotov, so he can absolutely just lay that down to try and deny the bomb plant. Problem's going to be that Cajun has a molly of his own. Oh, but he threw it on ramp. So this is actually not going to stop Rez from ever going out, but he gets flashed. Molly's going to drop down. AZ, he's sticking that bomb, and he's going to get it. Easy. AZ burns with the bomb.
This is another great buy. But we need to see more from North because nothing's really been going in their favor. Oh my god, those grenades! A landslide of ordnance exploding in the eyes of the Swedes, and they are swept aside with ease. And now Plopsky at 44, going to be Molotov for the rest of his teammates. Twist taking some damage. That's more like it from North. What a read. Putting the nails in the coffin of round 13. Unlucky for NIP. Wrong place, wrong time. And Cajun B may be able to flick across to Nork, and it's good to see that Cajun's now getting on the board with Yorp as well.
Yeah, he's gotten a couple of kills with it back on Ivy. So just a slightly varying bit of timing, and look at the world of difference. He gets to survive, and Cajun B living life, loving life, as he goes ahead to shut down Ivy. 2 frags off his op. You know, we questioned that secondary op, I'm not going to lie, but it's been worth it since we mentioned it. Just because he's at least gotten some kills on Ivy, but Rez creeps through his smoke. MSL called to action.
This is where they need one of these players to step up and really pick up some of the slack.
Smoke grenade goes deep towards Z. Still going to be 3 defenders in position for the Ninjas. And it's all but a fake. They're going to drop down into pop, and there's 2 players in here already. Oh, they're on top of one another's heads. Hampus and Twist coming up with the kills. There's a 3rd player in Gade who looks to sweep him by surprise. Twist dies, turning his attention as if there was a flash. Gade now P250 up. Bomb in tow. Christu gets the kill to Plopsky. There's the man advantage established, but there's a flank coming in from Rez. What's the post plant? Where do they eject? Back to the depths of the lanes, it seems.
They have enough to work with as well with their kit and with the smoke. Rez fending off that initial charge. An important trade coming out right now. This would be the kit and a smoke dropping with Nork. Somehow still alive. We've seen NIP surviving on margins of health in the past, just slithering by. And now Nork taps the bomb, tries to drought some of these T's, gets one. Rez comes in with a second, and now it's down to Christo, who's going to clean up.
I'm just fingers crossed one day. But we'll see. Eventually, this execute will also happen. So all things must come to an end, including this 18th round. Twist, first kill, MSL trades. And that trade frag from Ivy opens up the split towards Z, where the pistols pay off. I believe a scout shot. No, not even. That's just Hampus on the deagle, no assist. So he lands a bunch of bullets, and man advantage here for a retake attempt.
They have lost one of their rifles, so Gade instead has the UMP. This may actually come out ahead, though, considering 2 players are well out Kevlar. So up close, that's going to rip and tear through them. Good post plants being established, but there's no kits and no grenades. But the first kill in this confrontation is going to go the way the CTs. Cajun taking damage alongside Gade, who now has to fend this off, and his AK's now picked up. Nork's going to just stick on the site. Plopsky playing bodyguard, and there's the USP frag.
However, heavy presence down on Ivy. AZ, he could peek into this. Twist, he's in the open. He's got the support of Knock on the back line. This is going to be a multi-peek from both sides. Op, best op. Christu bests Twist. That is fantastic for North.
It's such a good play because even if MSL gets killed, that wide swing is going to be a 2 versus 1, and it likely, at worst case scenario, ends up being a 1-for-1 trade and forces the AWPer back because he's then scared that they're going to just push him down. Love that play from North. Such a good read. Double nading into Pop Dog barely affects Plopsky. Of course, Rez has played in this very position multiple times and had a lot of success, so they don't want to be pushing down there. But NIP struggling. They're being submerged. They've got a minute to play with and only a smoke and a flashbang, and they both are on the utility belt of Hampers. Peek in from Rez does deal with Christu, but still are a player behind. And if you look at the discrepancy in terms of grenades between the 2 teams, it makes a stark contrast.
Yeah, bleak picture for Ninjas. Not many colors in this masterpiece, but oh, Hampus, he just shoots MSL in the back of the head. That one's easy. Now he's got an op. This is 2 CTs with a sniper, and they've both got their eyes set forward. At any moment, Plopsky could actually double back away from ladder room as well. And lend a helping hand. Rez, he's going to get traded by Gade, who looks to focus on the second op, taking him so dangerously low. Plopsky, he's regained vision. He's so focused on Gade that he dies to Cajun, and we've seen this man clutch. Hampus, 17 HP, 10 seconds remain. Cajun, he needs the kill or the bomb plant, and he gets the device in his hand. He'll activate it backside. Hampus getting dangerously close, but 1 round of the AK will be enough. Hampus jump spotting, gets the confirmation as to where he's at, and down he's dropped by Cajun.
NIP hoping that maybe they can step up, an org that's very much storied and has plenty of history behind it. This is rated 13th team in the world. That's the Ninjas up against North, who are 27th on HLTV ratings. That shows a discrepancy in why many would have thought that NIP would win this coming into the best of 3. But there is a chance at a clean sweep the other way around. North now dwindling away a lot of the utility on NIP. 55 seconds to go. 1 incendiary, 1 smoke, flash, and a HE with just a T-gun twist. And it doesn't bode too well here, Scrawny, but we've seen them do more with less.
Very true. But they're already on that 4v5. 3v5, and Twist is still just on his deagle. They're going to drop that molly on the E-box. That kind of flusters Gade, and he's going to go down. Cajun jumping as AZ gives the cover. Double headshot for AZ. How exciting. Very rapidly trying to get out from the ladder room. Flopsky, he's pinned down behind E-Box, dropping a flash just above him. Christu still has clear vision, crystal clear vision on the back of the box site. AZ gets the follow-up, and it's all on Hampus. He may be flanking down ladder. Oh, and he may have gotten his first one, but you'd think this would be impossible. He dodges some shots from Christu, who's actually the bomb carrier. And for a moment it looked doable, but it's all cut down.